we are here in my kitchen, ready to give you this week's, January 8th is today, the Domination Rankings, college basketball. Now this is the all divisions Domination Rankings. Every single division of college basketball combined into one rankings. Men, women combined. NCAA, Division 1, 2, and 3, NAIA, JUCO, USCAA, wheelchair, club, managers, all combined. We do it. The only ones who do it. Domination Rankings. Are you ready? All right. Just about to give it to you. And apologies to anybody who was searching for the Domination Rankings and was looking for women clad in leather. That's a whole different thing. We are the college basketball, all divisions, Domination Rankings. All right, so number 10 this week is the Lane Community College Titans. The women of the NWAC, they are 14-0, undefeated, 14-0, have an average margin of victory of 34.64. They are located in Oregon, in Eugene, and so you'd think maybe they just call themselves Eugene, but that would require a whole lot more pocket protectors. All right, number 9, CCBC Essex Knights women. They play in the NJCAA Division II JUCO. They are also undefeated, 13-0, with an average margin of victory of 36.61. Now, clearly, the school has a stellar women's basketball team, but they do not have a football team. However, Mel Kiper Jr., the famed NFL draft analyst, went there. Do you know what that means? That means for years, we've been taking advice on college players from a guy who spent his entire college career not watching college football. All right. Number 8 is the New Mexico Junior College Thunderbirds. They play in the women's NJCAA Division 1. They are 15-0. 15-0. With an average margin of victory of 35.78. They are beating their teams on average by 35.78. And their games are broadcast on KNMG 109 FM. And that's great for people like me who can't get enough college hoops and who actually know what 100.9 FM means. All right, number 7, moving up. Central Maine CC Mustangs. The women, they play in the USCAA Division II. And now, according to the team's online schedule, there is actually video for their latest game. And that's pretty impressive for a small school to have video. And even more impressive to have video for a game that was postponed. All right, number 6 is the Hostess Kaiman. The women, they play in the NJCAA D3. They are 13-0 with an average margin of victory of 37.08. Yes, the Hostess Kaiman break into the top 10, and I had to look up Kaiman, I will admit that, and it is an alligator, well, kind of like an alligator, that lives in South America, the Hostess Kaiman, whereas I would have figured it would have been a cupcake. Number 5, Kirkwood Eagles, who play in the NJCAA D2, the JUCO. They are a whopping 15-0, and they have an average margin of victory of 37.9. Yes, I have this written down. I can't memorize this. I'm old. Kirkwood won the Cougar Holiday Tournament. And, note to the men's team, stop being jealous. They won a tournament, not Cougars. All right, number 4 in the Refrigeration Domination Rankings of all divisions is the Lincoln Land Loggers. Women's NJCAA Division II, they are 15-0 with an average margin of victory of 39.26, beating teams by almost 40 points a game. They are located in Springfield, and yet their mascot is not Homer Simpson. Number 3 in the domination rankings, Union College Owls, women's NJCAA D2. They are 15-0, average margin of victory, you ready for this? 43.19. And in their recent victory over Howard CC, the coach played 20 players. 20! I can't imagine playing 20 players. Well, and again, I can't imagine remembering 20 names. Number 2, the number 2 most dominant team in all of college basketball is the NYU Violets women's team. They are NCAA Division III. They are 11-0 with an average margin of victory of 47.09. 47.09. And the school's website indicates that the team recently hit the century mark. Now, maybe this isn't appropriate for me to say, but I'm telling you, not a single player on that team looks over 20. And the number 1 most dominant team in the country is the Johnson Cavaliers. They are women's team in the NJCAA Division II. They are 14-0 with an average margin of victory of 52.13. That is amazing. JCCC, yes, 3 C's, JCCC, is named after Johnson County, Kansas. And I always thought it was named after a guy named Jay who had, problems seeing things. All right, there you have it. The top 10 most dominant teams in all of college basketball, every single division combined in your Refrigeration Domination rankings. Now, you might be thinking, Dave, wait a minute. I've been paying attention here, and every one of the teams you mentioned are women's teams. You said this is men, women combined. Yes, all of the top 10 teams are women's. The top men's team is until you get to number 12 with Northeast Mississippi Community College. And now, so who would have thought that there could be so many women more dominant than men? Ask no woman ever.